The fifth rule is to avoid calorie-containing liquids. The band is not designed to cope with calorie-containing liquids. You can see that we're aiming to have the food squeezed across the band. The esophagus can push liquids across the band too easily and we don't get that squeezing effect. If we have a look at some very liquid type food passing across, you can see on this occasion that it passes across in one go. And so it's only going to give you at best one signal, whereas a more solid food will give you 2, 3, 4 or even 6 signals. So we get much better value from having more solid food than liquid food. The best example of good food that however is liquid would be soups. A very thin soup, nutritionally very good, nice to have in winter, but it won't give you the feeling of satiety that we want. If you really want soup, make a thick lentil soup. It can be very nice. Chickpeas and beans that are actually got some texture, and that way you will get that feeling of satiety as well as having your favourite soup. The liquids that you can have firstly are the 0-calorie liquids, and you can have as much as you like of water, mineral water, low-calorie soft drink, tea, coffee, as much as you want. And I don't dictate to you the volume you have to drink each day. The body is very good at detecting your fluid balance, and it will tell you if you want fluid. And listen to that. If you're thirsty, drink. If you're not thirsty, you don't have to force the fluid down. But be fairly relaxed about it. You can drink as much fluid as you like. And I don't mind if you drink fluid with the meal. In the earlier days with the band, we thought that was a bad idea because we thought it would encourage the food to move across too quickly. But in fact, we know the food moves across quickly anyway. We're not dependent on that. And so now we're very happy for you to have a glass of water with your meal if you would like to do that. You can drink with the meal, but don't drink as a part of the one mouthful. Take your bite of food, wait for a minute, and then have a drink. That would be fine. Now there are 2 liquids that do contain calories which we do actually allow, and that is skinny milk or low-fat milk and alcohol. Skinny milk is helpful in adding to other foods. It's a good source of protein, a good source of calcium, and we're happy for you to have up to half a litre, 500 mils of skinny milk a day that you can add to your tea or coffee, you can add to other foods, or you could drink it as a drink if you wish to. Alcohol has been a difficult one because alcohol is a high-calorie liquid. And initially we felt that therefore wouldn't be a good idea. But we've actually tested it in our patients. We find that those who take a moderate amount or a modest amount of alcohol actually do better than the ones who don't. And therefore I'm quite happy for you to have a glass of 2 of alcohol a day. We'd prefer you to have wine, but because our data tell us that wine is probably the best, and there are many other health benefits to having a glass of red wine each day. But other spirits or beer are probably okay. So I clearly don't want you to drink alcohol if you don't drink alcohol, but if you would like to have a glass of wine with a meal, feel free to do so.